Sponsored by Nissan of Lake Charles. At your service with news for Southwest Louisiana. This is 7 News live at 5.
Hello there, I'm Charlie Haldeman in for Cynthia Arsenault. We'll get to the latest on the flooding in just a minute, but first there is a chance we are in for some severe weather this evening. First alert, weather now with Chief Meteorologist Wade Hampton.
Yeah, Charlie, some pretty active storms once again this afternoon. Today they're a little farther south than they were yesterday. Yesterday across the northern half of our viewing area. Here's a look at 7 Storm Vision HD. Now, officially the only severe thunderstorm warned in our area's extreme northeast corner of St. Landry Parish, but I do want to focus on this storm here across southern Beauregard into northern Calcasieu Parish, specifically around the Ragley to Longville area. Lots of lightning with that and likely producing at the very least small hail, although I will definitely say our hail product, this is something that the computer kind of estimates, showing hen egg to nearly golf ball sized hail may be falling from Ragley to Longville. So a heads up there along US 171. There is no warning officially for that, but I would urge you to definitely keep in mind that hail is definitely falling in that vicinity. Some other stronger storms going on across northern sections of Acadia Parish. Quickly put the radar into motion. Storms are basically moving off in an east to northeasterly direction fairly slowly. Some flooding may be going on over sections of Acadiana, and even that one in southern Beauregard, producing some pretty heavy rain. I'll have the forecast for the weekend coming up in just a few minutes. Charlie?
All right, thank you, Wade. Interstate 10 remains closed at the state line between Louisiana and Texas, and as KPLC's Teresa Schmidt reports, it will not open up until Texas officials verify it is safe.
Exit number 4, the Toomey Starks exit, remains closed. The state police and National Guard have it blocked off, and it's uncertain exactly how long it'll stay that way. Sarah Dupre is with the Texas Department of Transportation.
I-10 eastbound and westbound are currently closed right now. Eastbound, the water has receded. However, on the westbound side, we do still have some water on the roadway. On the eastbound side, it has been evaluated for damage. We did find some, and so we are going to have to make those repairs before we allow any vehicles on the roadway. On the westbound side, we're going to have to wait till that water goes down. We'll still have to make some evaluations for some repairs. Once it is safe to open up the westbound side, we'll open it.
Dupre points out a structure might look fine to the layperson, but there could be damage you don't see.
We have bridges. There's lots of different aspects of bridges, lots of different pieces. There's a lot of things to evaluate, so we have to make sure every different piece of that bridge is safe, and we don't want anyone on anything that's not safe.
Louisiana State Police Sergeant James Anderson says it's also important for motorists to adjust speed as road and other conditions dictate.
Yeah, absolutely. A speed limit sign only indicates the maximum speed that you may travel on a roadway. It doesn't mean you may always do that speed. If you are in a place where there are vehicles along the road, maybe there are rescue operations or recovery operations rather taking place, pedestrians along the roadway, law enforcement vehicles, you need to reduce your speed.
It's been a rough week for many people, and at this point, authorities are urging patience. At your service at the Toomey Starks exit, Teresa Schmidt, KPLC 7 News.
While transportation officials in both states have been recommending commercial traffic to take Interstate 20 into Texas, Louisiana State Police recommending a closer route for local drivers. KPLC's Erica Ferrando explains that detour through DeRidder.
I-10 remains closed at the Louisiana-Texas border, and Louisiana State Police say this is the best route to take if you do need to get into Texas this weekend. You can take Highway 171 up to DeRidder, where I am right now, and if you just keep going straight, that'll lead you on 190 into Texas, and so that's only about an hour detour, much better than a 6-hour detour taking I-20 up to Shreveport into Texas. So, of course, we don't know when I-10 will reopen because Texas officials will make that call, and right now the water is still on I-10, and they don't know how long it will take to completely go down. Once it does, then they'll have to at least make sure it is safe for drivers to go on. But if you do have to travel, just make sure to give yourself extra time this weekend because they have seen a lot of extra traffic, and this is the best route to take. Take 190 into Texas, and I spoke with the DeRidder police chief who says they are welcoming drivers this way.
Yeah, we are absolutely welcoming them through here. We can handle quite a bit more traffic than what we're getting now. And everybody's welcome. We have plenty of fuel, plenty of places to stop and eat. And come on.
Be good. It'll be good for the river, good for this community. Plus, a lot of people don't know what the river is all about, give them opportunity to drive through.
Look, we want to inconvenience people as little as possible. 190 is a lot closer for the folks here to get to than I-20. There's no reason not to use it at this point.
Chief Gott says they're prepared for the possible traffic increase in DeRidder. After service in DeRidder, Erica Ferrando, KPLC 7 News.
And Louisiana Highway 12, that's from Starks to Deweyville, Texas, is still closed. The recovery process, though difficult, has begun in some of the hardest hit areas of southwest Louisiana. Jillian Corder is live in Vinton, where flood victims are getting help. Jillian.
The Red Cross shelter here at the Knights of Columbus Hall in Vinton has become a one-stop shop for those that were affected by the flood. Earlier today, a health unit was here giving tetanus shots to those who may have been in and out of that flood water. And FEMA is set up registering those who need assistance. You can always register online or over the phone, but a crew will be set up here at the Knights of Columbus Hall until everyone is taken care of, I'm told. Remember, you will need to bring personal information like your ID, social security number, and insurance information. FEMA crews want to remind people that getting this assistance will not be immediate. It takes several days to process the information before an inspector will call, schedule an appointment, and then we'll be able to come out and assess the damage to their home. Now, again, those FEMA crews will be here at the Knights of Columbus Hall in Vinton from 9 to 6 for the next several days, helping those that were affected by the flood register for that FEMA assistance. At your service, live in Vinton, Jillian Corder, KPLC 7 News.
FEMA and other available assistance options discussed this morning during the daily emergency operations briefing to update everybody on the flooding.
What we suggest is people to go to emergency.louisiana.gov. That's the state's emergency page. You can find disaster information there for FEMA. You can find road information from DOTD. There's a weather radar section there, and it'll tell you how to get to the FEMA link for that assistance. KPLC and other news media has been running the 800 number to call for FEMA assistance. It's 1-800-621-3342. You can call that number, or you can go to disasterassistance.gov, which is the FEMA website. We need everyone who's sustained any damage to either go to that website and register, or call that 800 number and register with FEMA.
Now to clarify, the 800 number you see here on the screen is the correct number, 800-621-3362. Emergency Operations Director Dick Grimion added it'll be very helpful if you provide all your contact information and estimated damages when applying. Allen Parish now, the Sheriff's Office has made a list of locations where residents impacted by flooding can go to learn about resources available to them. Oakdale area residents can head to the Fire Department tomorrow and Sunday. Oberlin residents can visit the Oberlin Fire Department this coming Monday and Tuesday. And if you're in the Kinder area, you want to head to the Kinder Fire Department next week. And those in District 3 will have to stop by the fire department there in Grant next Friday and Saturday. FEMA will have service teams in place in several locations in Allen Parish. Bring the important information with you so you can be best assisted. This list is also available at KPLC-TV.com and the 7 News mobile app. Downstream on the Calcasieu River, Old Town Bay is expected to crest today. KPLC's Erica Bivens is live there now with the very latest. Erica.
Well, residents on Nautical Drive here off Old Town Bay are breathing a sigh of relief today, with the National Weather Service originally predicting the bay here to crest around 9 to 9.5 feet. The latest projections show it cresting around 8 feet, which is pretty much where it's at right now. And while there certainly is evidence of flooding here, as you can see, this wooden dock will definitely need to be replaced. Thankfully, though, none of the homes here are in any danger. In fact, residents tell me the flooding, it's much better here now than they saw in 2012, which crested at about 12 feet. Tonight at 6, you'll hear firsthand from those residents. At your service live from Old Town Bay, I'm Erica Bivens, KPLC 7 News.
KPLC and the American Red Cross partnering to help those victims in southwest Louisiana. Our online drive is going on right now. KPLCTV.com/flood, or you can text FLOOD 33777. We have a link on our Facebook page as well. One note we want to pass along about the concert series on the Lakefront Live at the Lakefront has been canceled due to weather concerns. As of now, next week's scheduled concert will go on. Still to come on Live at 5, we turn to politics. The latest from the campaign trail as candidates head west ahead of next week's primaries in Arizona, Idaho, and Utah.
The 7-Storm Team Skycam Network is sponsored by Billy Navarre. With quick service and low prices, we challenge any dealer in America to beat.
All right, come on, everybody. It's time to go.
Getting more for your money is simpler than you might think. When you shop at Kroger, you get low prices throughout the store, weekly specials, great value from our quality brands, and digital coupons you can download right to your Plus card. No spin, just savings.
Head to your neighborhood Kroger this week and bring home juicy, green, seedless grapes. They're on sale now for just $1.28 a pound. Great food, low prices at Kroger.
America's most efficient pickup, the Chevy Colorado, 2016 Motor Trend Truck of the Year, along with all the other great Chevy truck values, like the Chevy Silverado, J.D. Power's highest-rated full-size truck for quality, are all on sale during Truck Month at your Lake Charles area Chevy dealers. Save $10,000 on new Chevy Silverado crew cabs. That's $10,000 in savings. Or save thousands with 0% financing for 60 months on a great selection during Truck Month at your Lake Charles area Chevy dealers. Folks, you do not want to miss this. It's final and further markdown store-wide during Home Furniture's massive merchandise sale and clearance. Ashley man-size recliners, further reduced to only $195. Incredible sofas for just $399. Amazing reclining sofas, only $699. It's unprecedented price cuts in every department. Bedrooms, dining, and all Beautyrest, Serta, and Tempur-Pedic mattresses. But hurry, these final markdown sale prices will end this Saturday night. Don't miss these savings, only at Home Furniture.
Home Furniture plus bedding. Welcome home. Come see us, folks.
We're spring cleaning now at Martin GMC, marking down all new GMCs to help us earn huge summer allocations. Save $12,000 off select new 2015 GMC Sierra. $12,000! 0% financing on new 2015 Yukons, Acadias, and Sierra SLTs. It's spring cleaning at Martin GMC. I'm Chip Martin, and I promise you, we know what drives you.
7 News Sunrise, now on the radio. Tune in to KLCL and KJEF on your AM dial. Weekday mornings beginning at 4:30. Start your morning with John Bridges. Know what happened overnight and the big stories happening today. 7 News Sunrise with John Bridges. Our morning starts with yours.
A guilty verdict in the trial of a man who shot a Jennings police officer. The jury's decision just came down within the last hour, convicting George Loudons of attempted first-degree murder. Sergeant Ricky Benoit was shot in the neck in 2014 as he responded to a domestic dispute. Today on the campaign trail, the focus shifts westward. Arizona, Utah, and Idaho are up for grabs next Tuesday, and those states could play an important role in moving the front-runners toward the nominations. But opponents of Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump are hoping to move this game toward a campaign trail stalemate and a convention showdown. Brian Moore reports.
Bernie Sanders is defying naysayers, reportedly including President Obama himself, who believe it's time for Democrats to close ranks behind Hillary Clinton.
We have a path toward victory that goes right through Idaho.
And he hopes a Western win streak will change his fortunes at the Democratic convention in July.
We think that some of these superdelegates who have now supported Hillary Clinton can come over to us.
Some hand-wringing Republicans are looking for options to unseat their frontrunner, Donald Trump.
the best way to do it is to get a unity ticket.
They're hoping to pull the not Trump vote. Former candidates and fellow senators Lindsey Graham and Marco Rubio have both voiced support for Ted Cruz, but stopped short of endorsing him. John Kasich refuses to step aside, hoping more wins will make him the consensus candidate. Cruz turned his focus to next week's big prize, Arizona. He has one eye on the border and another on a threshold. If any candidate claims 50% of the vote there Tuesday, it's winner take all. That is 58 delegates total, and the latest polls have Trump in the lead, but short of that 50% mark. Brian Moore, NBC News, Washington.
An NYPD squad car sat outside of Trump Park East early Friday morning after a suspicious piece of mail was sent to the son of the GOP frontrunner. The envelope contained a suspicious white powder, and according to a person familiar with the investigation, there was also a letter that contained a threat demanding Donald Trump drop out of the race or the next one would be real. A preliminary investigation of the powder indicates the substance, though, was not hazardous.
Well, traffic-wise here in southwest Louisiana, obviously with I-10 still closed at the Texas state border, there's definitely traffic issues for Interstate 10. But remember, especially going through Cameron is not advised. Traffic there would be slow. 171, your better option, up to US 190 and across. Here in Lake Charles and Westlake, traffic is moving fine with not so much on I-10. I'll track some strong storms for you coming up right after this.
The Weather Watcher Network is sponsored by Mark Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
Wake up, rise and shine. Every day at Stage, you'll find the brands you want and the styles that fit your life. So come and get them. Stage.
This is the time. This is Ford Truck Month.
Let me hear you say truck, yeah, let's crank it on up, yeah.
Ford F-Series is America's best-selling truck, and with over 25 million sold in the past 39 years, no wonder it's the #1 choice in the hardest-working industries out there. This is the place. This is Ford Truck Month. Now get 0% financing for 60 months plus $2,000 cash back on F-150.
Truck, yeah.
Right now at Market Basket, buy Swift boneless half pork loin roast, $1.79 a pound. Morton cheeses assorted 5 to 8 ounce, 3 for $3. Now that's a lower price.
You get hurt in an accident, you get yourself a lawyer. You call Morris Bart.
My attorney is Morris Bart.
Injured in a car wreck? You know what to do. Just call 477-4600 or Google Morris Bart. One call, that's all.
Why wait in a long line to renew your driver's license when you can go to Peterson Title and be in and out in a flash? Peterson Title, 1700 East Prion Lake Road.
KPLCconnections.com, your link to Southwest Louisiana.
If after a blow to the head you experience any of these symptoms, see a doctor immediately. Concussions are serious injuries that require prompt evaluation by a qualified physician. For more, contact Calcasieu Urgent Care or go to KPLCTV.com and click on Focus on Health.
So many views from so many places. You can see Southwest Louisiana never stops. On air, online, all from above. 7 Skycam Lake Charles is sponsored by City Savings Bank. We work for you.
Get the news you want now on every device and every platform. Download the 7 News Now mobile app today.
It's a great day to save money at Stage. Simply download the app or go online to find great values and extra special coupon savings. So why wait? Stage.
From the 7 Storm Team, your first alert weather with Chief Meteorologist Wade Hampton.
Well, good afternoon to you. Some pretty active storms going on across portions of southwest Louisiana. The strongest by far is this storm here across southern sections of Beauregard Parish. Officially, the warning includes the very northern corner of Calcasieu Parish, western sections of Allen, and it kind of even sneaks up into towards Vernon, too. But definitely the threat is here, located between Longville and Ragley, as I told you at the top of the newscast. This storm not moving very fast. Officially, it's listed as north, but definitely look at the radar. You can see it's more of an east to maybe even not moving much at all. It's just kind of drifting slowly in an easterly direction. Lots of lightning going on. Those of you from Longville to Ragley will zoom in closer. You can see exactly there along LA 110 to right at the junction in Longville. Definitely along US 190 from Reeves all the way to Ragley. Then where Highway 12 continues on from Ragley over to just east of the DeQuincy area. We'll zoom in even closer. I will say, looking at the hail product, it's not as impressive as it was a little earlier this afternoon. Now showing hail sizes that are a little bit smaller, but nonetheless still some small to maybe medium-sized hail. I think smaller than golf ball now as the storm seems to be trying to weaken a bit, but hail nonetheless likely falling. Those of you from Longville, if you happen to snap any pictures of that, if you can do so safely, you can submit those using our weather app. May show those at 6 o'clock. And please include the hail size if you can try to estimate that for us as well. It will certainly help the National Weather Service as well. Some stronger storms over sections of Acadiana too, and unfortunately here some localized flooding could be occurring because we've been dealing with rain in portions of Acadia and Lafayette parishes for the last couple of hours. Over to Beaumont, not so much here. There are showers and storms around, but they are weaker at the current time. The high-resolution computer model shows the storms over Acadiana slowly drifting to the southeast. Storms closer to us kind of fizzle out over the next couple of hours with the loss of daytime heating. I think most of it will wind down after 7, 8 o'clock tonight. But notice there's kind of a broken line of showers and storms approaching from the west closer to midnight. That's our cold front, which looks like it's going to move through early tomorrow morning, which is good news. That means I think most of the weekend will be salvageable. Here's the Futurecast computer model showing the front near Dallas now. It sweeps off to the east and moves through our area, looks like well before daylight tomorrow morning. Once it does, the rain mostly should come to an end. There may be still some lingering rain early in the morning, but I think most of the heavier rain is out of here before daylight. The clouds, though, are likely to linger through most of the morning tomorrow, but even they should clear out by the afternoon hours. I think we'll see plenty of sunshine as we head into the afternoon, and certainly for your Sunday, definitely the better of the two weekend days. Now, as we head into Monday, high pressure is going to be setting right over us Monday morning. That's probably going to allow patchy frost to form. Yes, I did say frost possible Monday morning. That high slides to our east by Tuesday. That means a warming trend will be underway by the middle of next week. But here's your 7-day. I've reduced the rain chance for tomorrow since most of it's going to be out of here before daylight. Only a 30% chance for rain, but cooler. Yeah, that's 39 on the 7-day for Monday morning. That's here in Lake Charles, so certainly we're not done with cold weather just yet.
Okay, thank you, Wade. KVHP Fox 29 is being sold to a new owner according to filings with the FCC. The $2 million deal is between KVHP's parent company, National Communications, and American Spirit Media. Once the sale is complete, the new owner plans to enter into what's known as a shared services agreement with KPLC TV owner Raycom Media. KPLC will provide news and other services to the station, including office space and studio facilities. That deal will still have to be approved by the FCC. That could take several months to complete. Alleviating those spring allergies from which so many of us are suffering. That's after the break.
We're not telling you how to use your garage.
I'm bored.
But you could fill it with awesome products from the Honda Dream Garage sales event, like the Odyssey or the restyled Accord. They're a 2015 IIHS top safety pick with standard rear view camera. Thank you. Get moving to your Honda dealer. You've got a garage to fill. Get a great deal at the Honda Dream Garage sales event. Now at your Honda dealer.
Attention, if you're 50 years or older, this message is for you. Millions of Americans were exposed to asbestos working in factories, oil fields, shipyards, paper mills, and other jobs prior to 1982. You may have been exposed and not even know it. Schedule your free health test and find out. Call 855-579-5299. There's no out-of-pocket cost. You may qualify for cash compensation. Billions of dollars have been set aside for victims. Call and schedule your free local health test at 855-579-5299 or go to krwlawyers.com.
Hey everyone, this is Adam, and I'm here at Vaughn Ford Lincoln in Odell. And it's truck month. You can take an amazing $11,000 off MSRP on a 2016 Ford F-150 Crew Cab. Or how about this 2016 Ford Focus for only $219 a month? Or you can drive away with the whole family in this 2016 Ford Escape for only $299 a month. And if you've had past credit issues, you've got to make a short drive down to Oakdale where we can help get you rolling in the right direction again.
It's the sizzling 70s. The music is hot, the beat is contagious, and the fever is burning like never before. Saturday Night Fever. The movie sensation is now a smash hit Broadway musical. Time magazine raves, it's a blast. Fever lights up the stage. Don't miss Broadway's hottest dance musical, Saturday Night Fever.
March 29th and 30th at the Lutcher Theater. Tickets at lutcher.org.
Let's play.
From the Outlaws.
I think we know how this is going to go.
To the Warriors.
Nobody can dispute the rightness of what we're doing.
And every heart pounder, smoke and barrel, hot pursuit, and powerhouse punch in between.
Sometimes you gotta go for it.
Ante up and kick in like men. Like men!
It all is.
He ain't seen bad yet.
On Grit, television with backbone.
We've all seen the layer of yellow on our vehicles as of late, but you don't have to feel miserable all spring. Allergy specialists suggest staying inside on those high pollen count days. If you can, keep the windows closed. In fact, showering and washing your hair before bed can help keep the yellow stuff off pillows. Allergists recommend shots for severe allergy sufferers. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention will soon begin using a new diagnostic test to determine more quickly whether a person has Zika. Pregnant women are most at risk from severe complications of Zika, which has been linked to birth defects. The Food and Drug Administration authorized the CDC to use that test. It will allow doctors to tell if a person has either Zika or another test in one of the, or another disease in one of those tests. Speaking of the dengue virus, an experimental vaccine has been found to be extremely effective against it. Dengue is a mosquito-borne virus closely related to Zika. While the results are encouraging, larger studies will still be needed. A final check of the weather developing right now when we come back.
You wouldn't waste money buying a snowblower in Miami, so why waste your money on overpriced lunches? Instead, for just $6 at Subway, you can get a delicious footlong made fresh right in front of you. Try the $6 footlong of the month. A different Subway footlong each month for just $6. The featured footlong for March is the delicious steak and cheese. Juicy steak with melted cheese and your choice of veggies on freshly baked bread. Available all month for just $6. Subway, fresh is what we do.
All right, come on, everybody. It's time to go.
Getting more for your money is simpler than you might think. When you shop at Kroger, you get low prices throughout the store, weekly specials, great value from our quality brands, and digital coupons you can download right to your Plus card. No spin, just savings.
Head to your neighborhood Kroger this week and bring home juicy, green, seedless grapes. They're on sale now for just $1.28 a pound. Great food, low prices at Kroger.
America's most efficient pickup, the Chevy Colorado, 2016 Motor Trend Truck of the Year, along with all the other great Chevy truck values, like the Chevy Silverado, J.D. Power's highest-rated full-size truck for quality, are all on sale during Truck Month at your Lake Charles area Chevy dealers. Save $10,000 on new Chevy Silverado crew cabs. That's $10,000 in savings. Or save thousands with 0% financing for 60 months on a great selection during Truck Month at your Lake Charles area Chevy dealers.
Next, E.T., Nancy Reagan's funeral. The stars give us details from inside the service. Plus,
I was definitely inspired by who Christy is as a mom.
We introduce you to the real-life family that inspired Jennifer Garner's new movie about miracles.
I sat on Jesus' lap.
Did this little girl really see Jesus? Then, our plastic surgery exclusive, how drugs and an eating disorder destroyed this reality star's smile. Next, E.T.
Tonight at 6:30 on KPLC. The 7 News Stock Market Report is sponsored by Sam A. Bear Financial Group. Perhaps we should talk.
And a look at radar one more time, showing a pretty good cluster of thunderstorms still going on across southern sections of Beauregard Parish. In fact, severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect. Looks like it's a little weaker now, but you can see it here more closer in here on the 7 Storm Team weather app. Remember, you can track it and all the other showers and storms going on with our app.
All right, thank you, Wade. Thanks for joining us for Live at 5. Nightly News is next, and we're back on in 30 minutes for 7 News at 6. For Wade Hampton and everybody behind the camera, I'm Charlie Haldeman. Thank you for joining us. Have a good evening.
Get your news on the go. Download the free KPLC News and Weather apps.